Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, and I want to talk about the brain. Um, uh, well, the first thing, um, I'm going through my brain issues, and that's what I'm doing. I'm staying here, um, and it's kind of holding me back. Not brain issues, but the testing and trying to figure out what exactly is going on. And that's a problem I had with my wife uh, when she had the stroke. And then they were trying to, well, they tried to doctor her, but I knew enough that it's another thing I don't do well, and that's recognize anybody's authority over me. And so I question. Um, I've learned to learn, and this is something that I think has really came to my attention. All this stuff that's going on, uh, it's I wonder, okay, why have I been able to do the stuff that I've done, and why do I have the attitude that I have? And there's a lot of things like this that, sickness, uh, things that I do differently. And that's because one thing my wife learned real quick is I don't do well when she tries to pull the authority over me. And she can talk to me and help me learn and understand, and I do well with that. Uh, but when you start demanding, I don't do all that good. And I'm trying to figure this out, what's going on, and I've been because I've been really inactive since I've been here, and but I've been working with my brain, and that's helped me think a lot of stuff. And one of the things is, like I said, I mentioned I don't watch TV. It's been probably 30, 40 years since I've watched TV, and but I do watch YouTube, and that's only been about 20 years maybe watching YouTube. And but one thing that I've noticed when I'm watching YouTube, and I'm trying to pick out what it is that I'm watching. And normally, I remember when I was watching TV, what I was watching was Discover Channel, Animal Channel, this type of stuff. And why? Because I was learning. I don't watch football. I never watched any sports and stuff. When it comes to sports, I will do it. What I need to watch it for. And then why would I watch it? And but it's come to my attention that a lot of that is education, entertainment. What I remember going to school, I've mentioned I've got the dyslexia. I don't read well, and in school it was really bad. And when I tried to read, I was reading facts, things. I wanted to learn things. That's what I wanted to do, was learn. So I never read for entertainment. My wife would read. She'll read anything, entertaining. I think it's kind of like when you're watching TV. You watch, because I do watch I watch movies on YouTube, and sometimes they're just for entertainment. And I mentioned I do watch action adventure movies, and a lot of that is it's half entertainment and half education for me. Because, like I say, this is the type of work I've been doing since, gosh, since whenever, you know. And so I'm always looking for new ideas. I'm looking to, and I'll see things on these movies, and I'll say, "Oh, is that even possible?" And then I would try it. You know, I mean, stuff like when I was training SWAT, I would rappel from upstairs down to 1 or 2 stories down below, and some would be through open windows, and some would be through closed windows. And you know, so I have to figure out which is possible and what isn't possible. And to make something possible, what do I need to do to get it all together to make it possible? And so I've had to think. I've had to reason things out. And it's what I'm wondering now when people are on their cell phone. I'm wondering how much of it is entertainment and how much are they learning. And because what happens, you get in this kind of rut where, you know, you know, you're getting all excited, and they're not doing nothing. It's their brain that's going through all this. And it's hard for them to think reality. And especially young folk, you know, they're so focused on television, movies, and you know, just stuff, entertainment stuff, on watching it. So their brain is going through all this. A lot of times their brain thinks that is experience. So I saw it done, so that means I can do it, you know. Or I saw it done, that means I've done it. You know what I mean? That's a lot of their thinking. And I understand that because that's what I deal with. When I was working, because everybody was thinking, well, he's an old man. But like I say, I've been doing things. I know what I can do. I know what you can do. And then once I understand that, well, you know, it's a lot easier for me to do things when I know your limitations are such a place, such a thing, and my limitations is above that. So I know you're going to break before me. And this is what happens in a lot of my work, because people are expecting to do one certain thing because this is what they've been doing. They don't think things out. They don't get experience on doing other things. And so they get kind of a rut. And I've noticed it even when training SWAT. That's why I like doing different teams, because one team is more experienced in one particular kind of thing, and they do what they know works for them. And so then I'm getting experience by finding all these different techniques and methods they're using, and this is what helped me get better and better. And but like I say, I've noticed also, because now, I've had to slow down, and physically I've had to slow down, and so I'm able to see other things and think about it a little more. Such as, I wonder, you see a lot of older people will start watching old TV series, and they'll be watching them over and over and over again. And in other words, their mind has stopped um, growing. There's nothing to motivate them to learn more, do more, and this type of stuff. So, and then I say, even through this kind of thing that I've been going through, I've noticed, every once in a while I'll watch an old series. I mentioned Highway to Heaven, and so I could kind of understand what's going on. And like I say, I use it for their entertainment value. Because like I say, you're really not learning anything, but it's kind of cool. And that's a good way to let my mind relax. The problem is, if you're looking to entertain all the time, you're using up time that you could be learning things. And that's why I still do a lot of YouTube now, because I don't do anything. I say that's why you see me hanging around this place a lot, And until they get done with whatever it is they're going to be checking on me, I got to stay around here, and I'm not a city kind of guy. So this is, and especially this city, this is where I shot the guy, So, and so there's things that that I've been watching and trying to figure out and understand. Even on my wife, now I didn't coming to the end, because she was a total vegetable, and I got her functioning. Everything was functioning. And then the only thing that was left was the brain, trying to work on her brain. And then I started trying to learn more about the brain, how it works, and this kind of stuff. And that's when I lost her. So I really didn't spend a lot of time learning about the brain. And but anyway, it was the brain, I think, is, and that's what this 5G thing and this electronic stuff, all this stuff is affecting the brain. And I don't know if people realize how much it is affecting them. And I say, even I'm staying with my cousin, and he's still one of these kind of says, well, the tin hat or aluminum hat or whatever kind of thing. He says he's one of those, he thinks that's what I'm doing, is I'm trying to protect my brain. One thing I've noticed is I'm more sensitive towards anything that's going to affect my brain. So the electronic stuff is affecting me more than it used to. And this is why I've been focusing more and more on it. And I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out, is it because I'm focusing on it that's why I'm able to find out more about it, or do I just ignore it and just, if it doesn't exist, don't worry about it. Kind of like the voodoo thing. I'll just, it doesn't exist, don't worry about it. And then when something happens, hey, surprise, surprise, so. But there's the brain is a big, big thing. And therefore a spell, I've noticed it weakened my confidence. And that's when I realized, okay, that's the difference between me and so many other people. And how did I get this confidence? And that is doing the stuff that I do. It's in the brain, but it's not that the brain makes it. There's a lot of people that are really confident, and then a lot of them be called overconfident, and that's because they don't have the experience behind what they've been leading themselves to believe they're capable of doing. And this is why in business the businesses will fail, because they were overconfident. They thought they knew what was enough to make it work and all that kind of stuff. So and that's the kind of thing that kind of got me, is it got, and I thought, what is going on? And And that might even had something to do when I was in Mexico, and in the subway, and there was when they pickpocketed my phone, and there was 6 of them, and I didn't finish them off, because maybe that had something to do with it. I blamed it on my spiritual beliefs. I mean, how do you hurt people over a $300 phone? But there might have been more to it than that. Like I say, trying to figure out the brain and what you do, and put them together, and so then that will improve what it is you do, or it slows you down. I might get hurt, so then I'll step back and don't do anything. And that's what a lot of people, if a crime is being done, I don't want to get involved in it. Like I say, just people know what their limits are, and it's in their brain, and they haven't done enough stuff to build up their confidence. And but anyway, it's just something I've been thinking on, because I got a lot of time now. So, but hopefully it's coming to a short end, because I'm ready to get back going. I say I got ideas on what to do. We can make it happen. We just gotta my part. I can do my part, but now I'm working with others. So then there's going to be more things going on. So it'll be a little more difficult, but no big deal. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.